I have an animated film idea. In my opinion, it's absolutely brilliant. I have no idea how to get it into the right hands. All right, Drew, this is going to sound harsh, but remember, you asked. So first of all, you just have an idea. You got something rattling around in here. You don't even have a script. So you can't tell me how brilliant it is when you don't even have words on a page. All right, but let's pretend for a second that you actually do have a script written out. Okay, so then you would have the same exact problem that the movie studios have, only on different ends of the spectrum. So you have a script, and your question is, how do you get someone to buy it? Right? The movie studios, they have the finished product of the script. They have the movie. And their question is, how do I get someone to buy tickets for it? Now you're going to say, well, they have a giant marketing budget. Yeah, they do. They have $30 million they can spend on billboards and stuff like that. But that doesn't get people to buy tickets. Absolutely not. And we know this for a fact because a movie can have a giant marketing budget and still be a flop. It's not enough. You have to get people to pay for tickets. So how do you get people to buy tickets? Well, you have to make a great movie. When you make a great movie, people talk about it. People go to work the next day. Hey, did you see that movie? Yeah, I saw it. Then a third person is listening and they're like, oh, I didn't see that movie. And now they're going to want to see it for two reasons. One, everyone likes to see a good movie. And two, they don't want to be left out of the conversation. No one likes to be left out of the conversation. That's why a lot of people went to see Barbie. Everyone's talking about it. I want to be part of the conversation. All right? So that's the first thing you need to do. Now you're going to say, well, how do I get it into the hands of the president of Warner Brothers? You don't. That's not even the goal. Your goal is to write a movie that's so damn good, it doesn't matter whose hands it falls into. Because when you give it to someone, good movies, good scripts have legs. And that's what you got to learn how to write. It has legs. So who are you going to give it to? It doesn't matter. You can give it to, you have to know someone. You have to know a friend of someone's uncle who once worked, who had an aunt who once did and then she worked at Warner Brothers for 5 days. You give it to that person, a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. And when they get it, what are they going to do? If it's a mediocre to bad script, nothing. If it's a great script, they're going to show it to people. Someone, anyone. Why? Because that's what people do with great stuff. They just share it. They want to share it. When you go see some movie and you tell your friends about it and you recommend it, you're not doing it to help out Warner Brothers. You're doing it because it makes you feel good and it makes you look good in their eyes. Same reason why someone's going to recommend a script or a book that you wrote. That's why people do recommend books, because they like sharing good stuff. When you share it and give it to someone, if it's great, it has legs. It'll travel. It'll find its way into the hands of someone, finally, an agent, a producer, someone who looks at it and says, hey, this is really good. They call you in for a meeting and they say, listen, I'm not going to buy this movie. I'm not interested, because no one's interested in what you have. No one wants to make your movie. Everyone wants to make their own movie. I like, you want to make yours? I want to make mine. So that person's going to read it. Hey, I'm not going to make this movie, but I'm interested in working with you on something else. And if you aspire to be a professional screenwriter, you'll say, great, let's do it, because you want to be a screenwriter. But if you're interested in just getting your movie made, because that's what you want your movie up on the big screen, I'm here to tell you a simple truth in life. It's going to sound harsh. No one gives a shit what you want. No one, not even your mother. Your mother didn't even want you to become a screenwriter. She wanted you to go into medicine. You didn't listen. So now this is what you have to suffer with, okay? No one cares what you want. No one. Everyone cares what they want. So when I sell a TV show, the studio's not buying it because they care about me, but they want to help me. They don't want to help me. They know when they buy a script from me and my writing partner, it'll be professionally done. It'll be really good. It'll go into a pile of other scripts. Who knows what will happen after that? But the person who buys that script will at least look good in the eyes of their boss, because like, here's a really good script. Now we got to figure out what we're going to do with it. But this is the honest truth. 99% of all people think they have a brilliant idea or a brilliant script. And I'm telling you, this is high-level delusion. This must be better than any drug out there, because everyone seems to be on it. The truth is, the harsh truth is, most people, the vast majority of people, do not have anything close to that. Your first step is write something great. When you write something great, you can't keep it a secret. That's harsh, but it helps. For more, keep following me at Michael Jamin Writer. I'm feisty today.